just finishing up what we started yesterday. Some epic leeches and angling AI stickworms. Alright, I'm assuming it might be my dad that's in here. Whoever's in here, can you do chat? Just say something in chat, that way I know it's working. Alright, so 3 1/4 inch Ned Leach. Nice little floppy leeches. And then some stickworms in a second. Just gotta throw those leeches into a water bath. These molds are still pretty warm, that's why I'm water bathing them. There we go. Some worms. This is the core shot mold, just I don't have the core shot rods in it because I'm not making core shots. Yep. Throw those into the water bath. Now just close the mold back up, and then it'll be injection number 2 already. It'll be under 5 minutes, and we will have 10 worms and 12 leeches. If I do this right. Yep. Anybody have any questions or anything while I'm doing this? I'll take anything in comments. I try to keep up with the comments while I'm doing this. Alright. Injection number 2. And the reason I did not degas in between injections is because I'm not putting the runners back in yet. I have an empty Pyrex cup I'm putting them in. And I took my dual injector apart, so now I technically have 3 injectors that I can use. so I can get 3 injections pretty quick. Just sticking it in the microwave for 30 seconds to keep it nice and warm while these cool down enough for me to pick them up. Right here is just the empty Pyrex cup. I'm just throwing all the injector pieces and runners and stuff in. 8 people, alright. Who's all in here? And what we were doing yesterday in the live streams is what state or country are you in? Alright, I need my injectors or my plastic a bit warmer because with it being warm out, my injector plug should be about half that size. So that's a good way to gauge temperature. And a skunk must have just died because it stinks. Fairly bad. That'd be an interesting live stream if I got sprayed by a skunk. It also sucked for me for a very long time. Oh, there we go. Injector plug. Had to catch it with my leg, I dropped it. Alright, oh, never mind. Not that yet. Alright, so within 7 minutes total, we now have 10 stick worms, 5-inch, and 12 3¼ inch leeches. More worms. I'm gonna have to get my cool plate out, which is just another mold that got put in the freezer, that way it's cold. Hello to Scorpion 4927. There we go. A little bit of flashing that time. Just peeling the flashing right off. I call it Lagoon Bug. It is Blue Crawl from Dead on Plastics. It's a changeable color, so it looks really good in natural sunlight, but if you take one of these leeches here, it's brown, and then when light gets behind it, it is blue. It looks really good in natural light, but my phone's on a tripod and I don't feel like carrying it outside into my driveway to get natural light. Thanks for the nice. Those leeches are pretty good. They're cooled down, they don't need water bath. And if anybody's wondering what a water bath is, it's just water that's room temperature. It's cooler than what the plastic is, so it kind of shocks it into making it stiffer plastic like it should be. Although my molds aren't really that hot yet. Earlier I just demolded that far too early. So here's my little AB container for a water bath. I just got to pull those out real quick and lay them out, which will only take about a minute. Alright, those are laid out now. If I leave them in there too long, they'll lose their color. It'll fade, it'll kind of cloud up like frost, if that makes any sense. Now I gotta close my molds back up, that way we can inject number 3, and then we'll have 15 and 18. We need a total of 45 leeches and 35 stickworms. Alright. Clamp number 1. Clamp number 2. Line the molds up. And then this is the last injection before I take all those sprues and have to melt them back down. Uh-oh, might have ran out of plastic. Oh, maybe not. I think we got it. Might have to make even more plastic. I already made a cup and a half of this morning, on top of the 2 cups I already had. Alright, just gonna empty out my injector here. If I did this right, I didn't have to top off any molds except for the leech, and I don't know if I did it right on the worms. It's sinking pretty far down. So worm injectors is good for injecting. Maximizes the amount you get out of it, out of the, oh, come on. Maximizes the amount of plastic you get out of the injector. And then, like 70, 80 degree molds are the best. It'll prevent denting and will let appendages fill, but it's still cool enough for, or 60 is probably the best, but it's still cool enough that way they cool down. Yeah, that was a bad, we ran out of plastic on that one. Alright, so here come the worms, which hopefully were good. Ouch. There's the worms. That mold is very hot. Alright. Now all that is just going to get melted again. That way we have more plastic to use. 2 minutes, and then that will be ready. I'm just going to leave the worm mold open. That'll help it cool down. The leech is still pretty cool. And then I'm going to put this mold, which is the Epic Bait Molds Ned Curl. It's just extremely cold because I froze it. So that will help cool down the mold too. Just by letting it sit there like that. And closing it up, just make sure, because aluminum changes size just a very, very little bit when it changes temperature, but it changes enough that you won't be able to get it closed or opened. You can get it open because right now it's changing temperature at the same speed, but if I would have left it open and only put 1/2 on here, it would be changing temperature at different speeds. Yeah, it's already pulling the cold from this. Aluminum is great for transferring heat. It evens heat. So like if you stack 3 molds on your griddle, the bottom one gets to 100 degrees, you turn off the griddle, all your molds will probably be 75 within minutes. Alright, so that's kind of jelly right now. It's hot, but not hot enough to melt. One more minute should get it where we need it. Well, 1:30 should get it where we need it. "30 seconds left on that. And now my music is gone. There we go. Alright, that's liquid enough and warm enough for degassing it, which will just get all the bubbles out of it. Alright, 11 people. We're doing good on the live stream for now. Anybody got any questions or anything? One minute, we'll get that where we need it for injection, because it most of the time will cool down a lot in the degas from it releasing a bunch of air, because as it forms those bubbles and as they pop, more air gets down into the plastic. Well, cooler air touches the surface, and then it's kind of mixing that cooler air in. Alright, our molds are both ready again. It'll be number 20 and 18 for on the live stream. In total, it'll be 25 of the worms and 18 leeches. Oh no. How did it do that? I had that mold clamped as tight as usual. Crap. There's gotta be some sort of thing from when it got dropped that's making that mold not close tight. And I'm about to find out what it is. Oh man. Yeah, that mold does not want to open. There we go. Well, there's 3 of them that are pretty well salvageable. Except for the fact they're filled with air, so... Never mind, they'll all just go back. Ouch. They're all very hot. And now I gotta find what's making that mold not close properly. So it's not that. Oh yeah, I found it. It's right by the one pin. So it looks like I dropped it at one point and I thought I got it, but there's a little hitch on top of it. So, little El Cheapo Dremel with a sanding bit will get that. Alright. Good now. Just wanted to make sure I kind of overcompensated for that. Little Allen wrench was apparently sitting over there when I put my Dremel back, and it just now fell. Alright. Put that in for 30 seconds, and we can just inject the leech without worrying about the stick worms. Actually, it looks like I might want to worry about them, because they don't look too good. I might have messed them up. Again. Might have to switch over to doing a different bait, because usually once I start messing them up, I mess them up a lot. Oh no, they're good. Yep. Alright, got those all laid out there. Well, you can't see where they're at, but they're just on a bench. So we're just going to do number 30. In the worms, and number 18 finally in the leeches. We also have curly tail worms to make 4-inch, so if I finish the leeches, I can start on those. Or finish the stick worms. Because I figured lower amounts of molds, I can make it as fast as larger amounts, because I'm able to switch it out real quick, and it doesn't take me as long to demold it. So I enjoy doing smaller mold counts from now until I get like the 3 Presto pot thing that sits across, that way you can keep plastic warm. And maybe like an air vise or something to mold them all together real quick and easy. I can't skip the ad, of course not. And just more molds, that way it's kind of like production going across. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm going to have enough enough plastic for the leeches. Nope. It used all of it on the stick worms. We're going to have to remelt all that way we have more plastic. Oh, Lane Davis is back. I was waiting for somebody from last night and yesterday morning. I think everybody else was new, and I didn't have any conversation to spark. Oh my goodness. Just shot that injector plug. Alright, well Lane, now that you're here, we've been doing some stick worms, 5-inchers, and 3 1/4-inch Ned leech, epic bait molds and angling AI. The leeches didn't turn out good this time. I ran out of plastic while doing the stick worms, just like the last time. So now I got to remelt all the screws and injector plugs to refill Blue Crawl. One thing I did notice after yesterday and this morning, so when I degas it, there's like an orange pigment that comes out of it. I guess that's what they use to kind of separate the colors and make it morph, I think. That's my guess, because it's in all of their morphs. I think I wasn't mixing that back in. I was waiting until I reheated it, then started around. Well, I think the problem is if you don't mix that orange pigment in, I think it works its way out and then it mixes. Because if I take a leech from today and Actio Crawl from yesterday, there's a slight difference. This one's a bit lighter, but it's not that big of a difference. So I mean, I'm still fine with it. So all I did was add more pigment, and then I added another 1.5 cups of plastisol to refill it back up to 2 cups. And that seemed to fix it. So, alright, we're going to demold those stickworms. They're going to need ice bath, or water bath, because they're hot, extremely hot. Uh-oh, that ain't good. My sprue's hollow. That colorant came from Dead on Plastics. It's the blue crawl morph. Ouch. Oh, top. Oh, we pulled it off. That's the top worm. It doesn't have an air pocket, so that's good. None of them have air pockets, so we're good. That's all 26 through 30. Yeah, I have all their morphs. I have Smashberry, Metal Mist, Synthetic, Motor Oil, Blue Crawl, and then Kiwis. I think if I could only have one, I would pick Kiwis, because you can use it for frog patterns. Like you can make, the one bullfrog pattern just with that. I think it's made by Yum. You can just use that and it looks like it instead of doing a laminate. I think I'm going to add a bit more pigment to that once it gets all remelted, because it looks like it's starting to lose its color a little bit. I think all it does is the blue that's in it kind of blends with the brown just a little bit. Nothing against the color, it's still a great color, so all I'm going to do is add a bit more in, and that should get me where I want it. Probably 10 drops or so. Minute. Yeah. I think I ordered the blue crawl 1 week, and then 1 week went by after I used it and I had all the morphs next. It didn't take long for me to get all the morphs. After you get one, it's like, oh yeah, I wish I had all of them. Okay, what is this? Why is slow country music on? I'm not... It said more than just one artist. Apparently it's just all one artist. There we go. There's a bunch more. Oops. There went that stirring rod. Oops, drop that. Ouch, that's hot. That mold is extremely hot. So after number 35, which is the amount I need of those worms, won't need the stickworm mold anymore. I'll be getting the curly tail worm out. And then I think that's it. Well, except for the holiday worms, but those are easy to do while doing another color. Yep. Yep. Alright. Oh. Dropped my heat glove. I'm on a roll with dropping it now. Just a bunch of goo now. 1 minute until we have what we need. Oh yeah, I can show off the bench. All the worms are kind of underneath the table. They're right there. All of these ice baits are from this morning. Most of them anyway. I did over, I think, 200 ice baits this morning before doing the live stream. All those ecto crawls are from last night. And then if I go up, that's from yesterday morning's live stream, except for the pink. So over about 200 baits. Actually, over about 300 baits is what I meant to say. Never mind, probably 400. I'm doing math in my head while I keep saying that, and the number keeps going up. Yeah, we're around 500, 600 baits. Especially after this live stream this morning, we'll be up there. Alright, so I'm just going to take my blue crawl pigment and just boop, boop, boop. Like 10 drops. And that's 3/4 of a cup, half cup, around there. That'll be just enough to bring that color back. It won't change it, it won't make it dark or anything. It'll just bring it back to that brown. Bring it back closer to the brown than it was turning a bit lighter again. I mean, that's also what happens when you are constantly reheating it and not giving it any time to turn into a remelt put. I'm just knocking it out one after one. Like, so far on this lab, I probably reheated it 10, 15 times. So the more you do that, your color will change. Because all the steam coming off of it, it's evaporating. Almost hit the tripod. Alright. Degas time. And then after this degas, we might be doing some of the dual injection remelt, because I'll need that, assuming, because that's a limited time color when the website goes out. Also, because I can't recreate it, it's just remelt, so. There we go. I didn't see much of that orange this time, so 30 seconds and then we will be injecting. I have been live for 40 minutes this morning. Man, that's a short amount of time. I thought I was down here for hours. I mean, I was sitting down in the garage since 7 a.m. So 3 hours so far, but I've only been streaming for 40 minutes. Oh. Alright, all the worms are down now. Well, all the stick worms are done. Team leeches, if that worked. It's kind of acting like it didn't. Oh, that's fine. So are you fishing right now still? And if you are, good luck. Okay, I'm back. It sounded like somebody was, like, kicking leaves in the front yard, but it's the neighbor's pool filter. It's, like, shooting water like a fountain right now. He must have drained it too far. Oh, okay. I don't know how to do fly fishing. I know how to do fly tying. I feel like I could I think I could do some of the fly fish, like the more open water, not where it's the tight maneuvers in trees and stuff like that. Other Lane is back. Hello, Lane. We don't have anybody in here from yesterday morning, so we don't have the crazy live streams. And unfortunately, the leeches did not turn out like I thought. They are no tails, air pockets. Well, we'll just have to remount those. And we will be adding more plastic to this. Ouch. And making more blue trawl because I need more. We'll be taking it to, I don't know how much. I'll probably make another cup or so. Or maybe a cup and a half. A cup and a half would put me at a cup and 3/4, if that's on here. Yeah, that's on there, so I can do that. I can't even open my mold. Where did I put my other heat glove? I kind of need that. And of course, I don't know where I put it because I only used one. Okay, looks like I'm just going to have to go through the process of lighting my fingers on fire. No, come on. Don't do that. Thank you. Alright, there's some more worms. Some toasty worms. Alright. There we go. Lay those worms out. There we go. Okay, those worms are laying out. That's it for the stick worms. I gotta move that mold out of my way because that mold is hot. Then I'm going to be running leeches and curly tail worms, which is going to take a bit more time because they don't use wing nuts or anything. They use clamps and C-clamps, which takes a bit longer. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go pump more plastic into this, and I will return shortly with another cup of plastic, because I'm just gonna make another cup, which will put me at a cup and a half, and I'll be using a little bit more than a half cup per injection. Which will be fine because the leeches will be done before the curly tail, and the curly tail uses less than a. Sorry, Trump just came on the TV for an ad. I haven't put a lot of fishing time into the leeches. Again, like I said, I think I said it yesterday morning. I've been using a lot of the little crappie baits right now because the water's low where I go, and the panfish have moved back into their little bay area. When the water goes up, hopefully it's up this time when I go, because then the bass move back in and the big ones move in there to eat all the fish. So hopefully they're back. I think I've gotten fish on them. I think I've gotten a bass or two on them, on 2 different colors, because once I catch a fish on one color I switch, but I can't remember. Alright. 3 minutes, and we will have a cup and a half of blue crawl, and then we'll have to degas it. I think I have plenty of stickworms now. That's 35 stickworms. I have no idea if Lane left. There's only one way to find out, is if they comment again. He might also be behind, I was gonna say. I pulled all these worms and put them in my hand, and now I have nowhere to go with them. That was a dumb idea. I don't have any. I need a board to put them on. board's too small. Oh my goodness, I can't get a good board. Struggle bus right now. I see one. Who knows when these baits are from? I think I did a live stream with these baits. Or maybe not, but yeah, they're old. They're just gonna get dumped on another board. That board is too tiny. I just dumped all those off for no reason. And then the other board's too big. I still have a bunch of worms in my hand. I had no name for him. The one was just, sweet, nice to know you'll be here till the end. It was just white with 40 thou and 15 thou black hexagon flake. Then that white was laminated with chameleon dye from Loreworks, which is brown to purple color shift. And then, yeah, I'll grab it. Hold on, 1 second. Alright, I just had to lay those worms back up for a second. So this is the laminated one. This is radioactive pickle over antifreeze. There. The middle one. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't use those. I just made those for who knows what reason. And then I kind of forgot about them. So I never even thought about making them an official color, but I could have. I might end up doing that, but depends. I'll have to take those fishing and test them. I still need more boards that fit in my shelf thing. That's why it was designed for cookie sheets, but I don't have the cookie sheets yet. Oh yeah, I didn't think about those. We'll revisit that eventually. No, I don't have an Instagram. The only social media I have is YouTube, as of right now. That probably won't be that way for the rest of this year, but What's up, B Funkzilla, if I said that right. We're just running some blue crawls again. My recipe's called Lagoon Bug, that's why I call it. But formerly known as blue crawl, dead on plastics. Yeah, I was gonna see about doing live streams on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Then I found out TikTok you have to be 18 to do any live streams, which I thought was kind of stupid, but hey. And also TikTok takes way more money than YouTube does. YouTube takes 40%, TikTok takes around 75, 65. You make less than TikTok. On YouTube, you make more than YouTube does off of your account. Now, obviously, in total, I'm not making the amount YouTube makes in a year or whatever, but I guess that was kind of obvious. I would have like thousands of modes. I have not made watermelon candy, I don't think. What color glitters in watermelon candy? I think I might have one like it. Well, right here is my watermelon spiced seed, or spicy seed. It's red flake, 2 sizes of black, and then some string black. There's a glare, I can't get, there we go. I don't know, maybe if I can find where my Mardi Gras mayfly is eventually, that might be closer. Oh, that does look a lot like it? Okay. My Mardi Gras mayfly is more of a pumpkin. It's kind of like Mardi Gras, watermelon Mardi Gras or whatever, that color. But I call it Mardi Gras mayfly because there's a pigment in it called mayfly. Alright, so I'm just going to put the blue crawl in there, 60 drops of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, that's 30. That's half of what we need. Whoa, that's 5. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out yet, if you get any baits from a home bait maker, they will vary a little bit. As you just saw, that went from a drop to a streamline. So, it still looks good. It's kind of hard to mess this color up, but... So a 1/16 of a teaspoon, 40 thou black hexagon, which is your bigger hexagon black. Then it's a 1/8 of a teaspoon of 15 thou black hexagon, which will give you your texture from 2 different sizes. Oh, red and purple, okay. Oh, I know what that is. I think I have some of those. And then 40 thou royal blue flake, which complements the blue that's in it. Alright, so we're gonna drizzle some plastic on top of the glitter and then slowly lower the knife in, and that gets it all evenly mixed in. And then we will just need to degas that. After I almost flipped the whole thing and lost all the plastic. Alright. Oh, why do I have to have a commercial about subs? I could eat food right now. Alright, so here goes the degas. Are you saying I should do it, or are you gonna do it, Lane? Who should do the live stream? I'm lost. I'm assuming you mean... I don't know. Oh, okay. What color is it? I already heard this song like 10 times today. I think this TV likes repeating it. That'd probably be really good. I might be able to do a custom on Friday, I think. This Friday. It'd be a nighttime one, but... No, vacuum chamber's not 100% required. I'll show you how to get around that in a couple injections here. If you stick around, I'll show you how to get around using a vacuum chamber. It is extremely nice having a vacuum chamber, but when I started, I didn't have one. So when you're cooking it, all those bubbles are going to rise to the top. Well, if you cook it a little bit, don't go over 380, but you cook it and then you'll see all the bubbles sitting on the top. Let it sit out of the microwave for a second and let those bubbles cool down. Then put it back in for like another 30 seconds or whatever. It depends on your microwave, as long as you don't overheat the plastic. And those bubbles will melt and pop. So you can just get around bubbles that way. Or you can leave it in the microwave to let those bubbles collect. I think I did a live stream without using a vacuum chamber. I was just running them for pictures. And every once, I just like, since I'm going to be selling them, to have them nice and cleaned up and fancy looking. Even though sometimes you use a vacuum chamber and you still get bubbles in it, but... thanks for the compliment about my channel, and anytime. I like helping everybody with their questions. I still remember the one live stream I had. I literally got asked, I think it was 10 times, how do I get started making baits? And it was like every 5 minutes. So I just finished saying how to do it, and then somebody else would join the live stream and ask how to do it. And oh my goodness, I was talking so much that time. I could barely talk by the end of it because I was talking so fast. Although it was extremely fun for me to answer those questions. Alright, so here comes the injections here. Lane, I'll get to your comment in a second. I just saw that it came through. Alright, I want some good leeches this time. We're getting good leeches. It's been a little while. Oh no, my C-clamp is in my way. That didn't feel like we got good curly tails. Of course not. I pushed too much plastic out of the injector. And I let my injector cool too much. It really depends on what your preference is when it comes to running a vacuum chamber. Sometimes, if I have a lot of bubbles because I was stirring it like a maniac, I'll let it in there for 3 to 5 minutes. But like this one, it's like the 10th time I've vacuum chambered it. I'll even do 30 seconds to a minute. Now, when I'm doing live streams, I do it longer because it gives me a chance to look at comments and stuff. But, ouch, ouch, stop melting to me. Ow, that worm is still molten on the inside. That's melted to my finger. I just wanted to take it out quick, that way I could get it ready for an injection and run an injection in it. Jeez. Didn't have to get good and mad at me. So that's a very good question because I actually own the leech mold before I used leeches for fishing. I've heard they're really good for bass or largemouth, but I haven't really got to put in the time of testing them yet, so I honestly can't really answer that question. Fine, just keep repeating the same songs. I'm kind of over trying to fix it. It just keeps going. I'm going to demold those leeches quick. That way I can run a second injection. Because I'm going to run one on the curly tail. So if I can get it down to the curly tail, I can run curly tails really fast. So some awesome little 3 1/4 inch leeches. They're going in the water bath because they need to set up a bit. Yeah, you can. So the way I'm doing it right now, I will not be vacuum chambering because I'm not remelting any of that. Usually once you remelt, it grabs the air. Like if I take the skin off my injector, if I take this usually grabs air like that. And when I stir it in, it kind of mixes it. So then I do it. They do have it set up for, so this is the Epic Bait Molds leech. Epic Bait Molds makes a leech just for drop shot. It's skinnier. Well, hold on, I'll show you what I mean. Let me inject this real quick and then I'll finish my thought. Oh, that felt weird. There we go. Hopefully that's clamped correctly. That's a little close to me. Okay, there we go. Run this back over. Curly tails, 4 inches, 3 cavity mold, which means I have to run a lot of injections. Especially when it comes to putting 8 in a pack. Any time for answering the questions. I saw a thanks about, I think, the vacuum chamber question. Alright, so back on the drop shot leech. So they make a leech. Epic Bait Molds does, where it's like this. it's longer and skinnier here. It's more like a cylinder. I think it's even a bit wider. So that way you have a longer leech and thicker body for a drop shot. Oh, so what kind of fish do you want to catch, Lane? And then I should be able to answer your question about the mold. That's actually a really good price number to bass. Okay. I gotta think. I think my molds that are my favorite for bass are just over that. They're 160, I think. I think the Ned Crawl, 2.5-inch Ned Crawl. I'm pretty sure the 4 cavity is 125 exactly from Epic Bait Molds. I will grab that mold and one bait to show in just 1 second. Let me pull these off their runners. Demold the leeches, and then I can show off the Ned Crawl. So this was number 18 of the number 24 of the leeches out of 45. So I'm roughly halfway. Alright. This is the 4 cavity Ned Crawl bottom and top engraving. That way if you do dual injection, and right there it is. The Ecto Crawl is a good crawl for chatterbait trailers. I was just thinking with the Ned Crawl you could get smallmouth and largemouth. Same with the Ecto. So either or of those molds, I would say. The Ned or the Ecto. The Ecto is an awesome chatterbait trailer. That one is Epic Bait Molds. Right there. That's funny, that thing like shriveled up. Some of those stickers have weird patterns on them, I guess from the heat of the microwave or something to do with the microwave. Oh man, that injector is hot. The old Bass Slayer Ned Crawl. I've had a nice 7-incher blow up on a toxic Ned Crawl, which is a color that I make. It's a swirl color between purple and green. It was pitch black out, and just dragging this along the bank, and a like 7-8-inch bass just blew up on it, largemouth. Sorry to Res. I missed your question about the vacuum chamber. It is a back vacuum chamber. Right there. It's an Amazon. I think that's a 1.5 gallon, maybe a 3 gallon. I think it's a 1.5. It does not say on it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1.5 gallon. Big enough for 2 1-cups and 1 2-cup. I don't know about 4 cups because I don't have any. So a color like that is, one moment please while I empty out my injector. You take your dual injector, So this is one of my dual injectors. I have it all in pieces right now. Thanks for that bait. So you have your dual injector. You have your cross member here, which holds these two together. And then there's another one up here that holds this together. Yes, it is the milking the cow method. So you're going to take this one out. And then you're going to be left with these two ends up here. And then when you have plastic in them, you just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, back and forth. And you want to pulse it quickly. And one thing I noticed when I first did it, I accidentally was pushing constant pressure on both of them while I was trying to pulse it. So it took me 5 times to get it to work correctly. So it does take a little bit of practice to get it to go. And what I did for my practice is I just used some of my old remounts, like a red and a green. I think I used a blue and a purple, which was a stupid idea because they look too close. So if you have a red and a green remount that you don't need, just use that to practice, and then just little pulses. And if you also can offset the temperature a bit. You can take it and make one about 360 and one about 345, which will help. I honestly have no idea of anybody else that makes baits in a live stream. Baker builds airbrushes sometimes in lives. World's Worst Fishing will very rarely do them. I think he has like 6 months in between them. And out of the people that I watch, nobody really does live bait making. So, do both lanes do live stream bait making? I got a raising hand and I do, so I'm trying to figure it out here. Sometimes I'm not the brightest person. Oh, you can't do lives yet? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know about the live thing because I never did a live till I had like 100 and some. So I didn't know that you needed so many. Don't mind my hat. I have a sweatshirt on kind of deal, and I'm taking it off because it's getting warm. Yeah. So everybody that's in here, subscribe to Lane, and I'll have to go check out your channel because I didn't know you had one. After this. There is, I think you can get like quart-sized containers of plastisol to make your own color to start with. I think you can get MF Manufacturing. Oh yeah, okay, I've seen yours before. I didn't know that was yours. Okay, I got it now. So everybody subscribe to both lanes. I'll have to go check those out. Yeah, I've seen your channel before. I didn't know that was you. Okay. Alright. I gotta lay out all these baits because I kind of forgot they were in the water. So, before they get destroyed. Alright, almost got them all laid out. I can just turn this, that way you can see what I'm doing too. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you can drop your links. Alright, that's all of them. Alright, so I got 24 net bleaches. I need 45. And I only have 6 curly tail worms, and I need 40. Yeah, this is gonna be a while. I almost clicked on that link. That would not have been good. I saw your link and kind of forgot that I was live streaming for a second. That would have been a little interesting, because I'm pretty sure it would have closed it out. Oh, okay, it's non-clickable. I'll have to come back after I close the live stream and get that. Which is probably going to be sooner than yesterday, because I am hungry again. Should have just put food down here. Donald J. Trump. Oh, it shows up blue on my side. Jeez. People are climbing the ladder in country music. Lainey Wilson just released a TV show, I think. Or just studio recordings. Along with 2 awards from the looks of it. Okay, I'm not feeling it. Just get me something that's good. Big green tractor, that's better than what was on. Alright. That sound like air going into the curly tail. Yeah, curly tail didn't do too good. Oh, maybe. Yep, nope. No curly tails this time. Alright, getting ready to remetal that. We almost got it, curly tail worms, but they had air pockets through them. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, we got about another hour to try and finish all these up. I have no idea how many I need to make within that hour, but I need to make 15 leeches, and I need to, oh, thanks for the nice. These are more leeches. Blue crawl. 3 more leeches, not 3 more, 15 more leeches. So 4 more injections, and then 34 more curly tail worms, which is 12 more injections. So we're not as close as I thought. If I do get these all done in the next hour, or at least close enough, when I come back after 12 lane, I will do your color idea with the June bug. We got mystery bundles going on. That sounds awesome. After I get my new mold, I might do one of those. Well, it's not really a new mold. It's just another 5-inch stickworm. It's just a regular from Bass Tackle, not a core shot. Oh great, my music's gone. Now we got issues. There we go. Found some music. All before the microwave was over. And then it froze. Darn it. I am going to be getting a website hopefully by mid-June. I was aiming for May 24th, but that just wasn't possible. So yes, I will be selling those baits afterwards. Well, this is a strange commercial that's frozen. Oh, yep, there it went again. Oh, don't freeze. Come on now. Yeah, there's like 3 of us right now that are talking about companies. Both Lanes and me, the one doing the live stream, all have bait companies. Parker. Oh, my company, it will be called Fish in a Barrel Baits once the website gets launched. And then everybody else can throw theirs below if they want. The links are in the chat somewhere to them. Everybody else's companies. They're up there a ways, but I think I've heard of Skater Baits. I'm not familiar with them, but I've heard of it. Alright, 3 more injections on the leech. Hopefully I can do that without remelting anything, but yeah, we have a lot of baits and I need to make room for them. Gotta move them all on here with the Ned crawls.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm knows how to help protect your business. Right now. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alright, now I'm gonna stack all my ectos on here. I have 36 ecto, or 30 ecto crawls, 40 mid crawls. Tungsten weight, that's what I want to try to see if I can get, once I get a lead pot, I want to see if I can put a little bit of tungsten powder in the liquid lead, put more weight in a smaller area, maybe, I don't know, see what it does. And knowing my luck, it'll probably destroy my lead pot, but could be worse, I guess, could blow up. There we go. A nice big stack of ecto crawls. I could move all my tadpoles over, but I'm definitely not doing that. Alright, so we should be able to inject again. Just got my face in that cloud of plastic, or not plastic, the steam coming off of it. We got flashing, I think. I'm pretty sure I saw when that injector was down in there. It, like, opened the mold from the looks of it. Well, it didn't come out of the mold, so I don't know. My favorite bait that I make is... Do you mean just the mold or, like, the color and bait? I can do both. I'll just answer both of those. Well, I can't find the color and the bait. I don't know where my bait is. It should have been in my tackle box, but I didn't see it. So it is It's the Ned Crawl, but in this color. That color in the Ned Crawl. I don't know where in the world it is. Once I fix the music, I can try to find it again. There we go, I got it. That's cool. Well, I guess that's interesting more than cool, that only those two. I don't know where I go, either the sunfish are very stupid or they're, I don't know what, not that intelligent, but I will catch. Last time I went there, I used the same shape. It's an ice bait. It was this ice bait. I used more than, I think, 9 different colors, and I kept catching new sunfish. It wasn't the same one over and over again. But that color in that shape, they just went nuts over it. I thought there was no way it would work because it's the same shape. They were going to figure it out, but no. Oh, not bad flashing. Not bad flashing at all. Alright. Just on that little top piece. And on the very edge of the tail. There we go. Okay, so that is 2 out of 3 injections. And here comes the last 2. Because I'm going to use the water bath this round. I have 2 clean injectors, so I can just go one after another pretty much. What's with the commercials? Just give me my music because I'm going to have to switch it anyway. There we go. Allah. Yep. And then I'll be using the rest that's in that Pyrex cup to do the last one. Yeah, I have a lot of airbrushed myself. They're not in the garage. Actually, one is, but I don't like it, so I'm going to take the paint back off of it, I think. I have some big glide baits that I haven't put up yet. I have one that I recorded myself taking it. I haven't put that up yet because I don't have the eyeballs for them. Alright, here goes a brave demold here. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, hey, ouch. There we go, more leeches. One more injection and then we have all the ones we need. There we go. That one's clamped really good. Why did a guy just get almost absolutely insanely smashed by a ginormous cheese? That's a strange commercial there. And now they're saying it's an alien.
Getting them to rise and shine.
There we go.
New aspiration swivel pull-down faucet will make their morning brighter while you tackle every corner with
Okay.
ease. American Standard.
Hello to
Life, love, home.
Karate Lover. I think that's what that is. The old bell bottoms, not ball bottoms. Alright, get all these cleaned out here. Alright. Last demold of the leeches for today. Ow, that touched my knuckles. That mold is insanely hot. There we go. Good old leeches. Water bath. Don't forget to spill a little bit of your water bath too when you do it. When is the... I think I might do one after lunch. Don't count me on it about after lunch. I usually sit around for a little bit after lunch, breathe in some fresh air. So if it's not after lunch, it will be this Friday, a nighttime live this Friday. As far as I know, I will probably put something on YouTube saying, but all right, melt that back down for 2 minutes. Hey, this morning live stream wasn't that crazy like it was before. I think both lanes were there for that crazy one. Yeah, that was a little GTA and cop chases and stuff. I seriously thought that guy was some sort of like psychopath that was literally running from the police and still just watching a 14-year-old make baits. Darn it, I just got a message from my dad and now I can't look at it. It disappeared. Drone pilot. "16 seconds. I think that'd be pretty cool. It'd probably look really cool. Where's my gold flake? Oh, it's not down here. I have super small gold flake. I should have it in something. Give me 1 moment. I'll find it. Oh, I see it. So you can see how small that gold flake is in there. Put that in with some big flake. This is also just a ginormous musky bake. All right, let's pull this out here. One more minute, and we might not have to degas that one. Thanks for that last comment there. Oh yeah, we don't need a degas on that. That's awesome. Our color's getting lighter again. This guy better not try to sell me pest control. I'm pretty good at controlling my own pest. Okay, yeah, he's gone. There we go. That was a good injection. I forgot how little that mold drinks. Next one coming in about 5 seconds. Isn't the saying, great minds think alike or something like that? It's gonna storm soon. And it looks like it's gonna be miserable of a storm. Oh, that needs clamped back up. I just saw all that plastic and the sprue drop real quick when I unclamped it. Still a little too liquid on the inside. You started it. That I'm just quoting the music video that's on TV before anybody thinks I'm talking to myself. Alright, yeah, those puppies are hot. Oh no, I got leeches in my way. Oh crap. One moment, I'm trying to speed and do stuff real quick.
You get priority notified through Resi Global Dining Access, so you can experience exclusive restaurants and other important firsts. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Okay, now I can put these in the water bath. Nothing like having a wet heat glove because I just had my hand in the water bath. Nice. That's more than I've caught while doing live streams, so if anybody wants to laugh at the stupid joke I just made, go ahead. If my dad was watching this, I don't know if he is, he would probably put his stupid magician joke in there about what the magician say to the fisherman. Pick a cod, any cod. I'm gonna have to make more plastic. First, I gotta figure out how much more I need. Oh yeah, more curly tails. That's nice. I don't have any experience fly fishing yet. I gotta learn how to do that and get... I have the flies. I have all the stuff to tie flies, but... I'm not extremely good at tying flies. It's not raining yet. It's about to. What was awesome? All I see is that was awesome. Or are you saying awesome to his fish? I need another cup of plastic. Gosh. Oh, it's raining now. That's true. Anytime, any kind of fishing, anywhere, any place. Alright, so I'm gonna go get more plastic real quick. We'll put more plastic in the Pyrex cup. Yeah, shipping is the worst part of the whole thing. That's one of my dream things to catch is a lake trout. Oh crap, I lost TV remote. I don't have any crappie stories. I only got my bass 18 inch 1.5 pound Upper Rideau Lake, Ontario as my PB. And no, not peanut butter, personal best. Those are some nice bass. Oh great, there went my TV. Which means I have no music now. Come on, come back. I feel like that microwave is taking forever. There we go. Hi. There we go. That is a huge bass. Oops, spilled a little bit of glitter there. That was a hang of a joke there. Okay, that commercial is driving me insane. Where in the world is the remote? Great, I gotta sit through it because I... Oh, there we go. Okay, now I just gotta add 60 drops of... Blue Cross. There we go. Another 60 drops there. 15 pounds, 14 ounces. Minute in the microwave, then into the vacuum chamber, and then we'll be doing our last couple injections, basically running it till that cup is empty, and then it will be done for today. I'll probably come back to the garage later, but I probably won't be live streaming. Then I'll have to package everything. That's gonna be great. Has anybody fished Lake of the Ozarks, Oklahoma, the Big Bass Bash tournament?
So you want to save America, register, get an absentee mail-in ballot, vote early, or vote on election day, it doesn't matter, but whatever you do, you must get out and vote. You ain't got to vote today.
Outdoorsy is back. Well, you joined at perfect timing because this thing is almost over. There's probably 15 minutes left of this. Then I'm out of here. So you still get to watch 15 minutes of this thing. Almost done in the vacuum chamber. I have not heard of Asheville. And I said Asheville before anybody thinks I said anything different. Alright. We're just gonna run one after another, one after another. I might want to start a cold plate for this. I'm gonna need a cold plate. Our audio is gonna go bye-bye soon. I can hear thunder, and it's getting closer and closer. Alright, I have it at max height. That way, I'm closer to it. Alright. Injection number 1. Well, I don't know what number that is in total. 3 for on the live. 4 times 3, 12. I have 12 out of 40. After this, I will have 15 out of 40. I have another 8 injections, I think. No, I have another 9 in this mold in specific. I don't know if we'll get that far. We might get to 6, but that was stupid. I took them out of the mold too fast. Because they have little pieces that get on their tails that have to get pulled off. There we go. I'm going to do a hanging method for right now. Since I won't remelt the screws right away, I'm just going to stab it through a nail and hang it up. Okay. Round 2. There we go. So the hanging method is right there. They just have a nail stab through them. But now that I have a moment, I'm going to take them off. Hello to Daniel. Here comes a demold. Four-inch curly tail worms. Alright, those got laid out. Good, how are you, Daniel? Been working in the garage for the past roughly 5 hours. Only been live streaming for 2.5, but it is 100% opposite of cheap to, well, it depends. So it is expensive. It's not like you have to be rich to start making your own bass, but I would say bank on spending $1,000 to start. Yeah, techno is a good way to put it. If you bank on spending $1,000, you will get what you want to do it. So, and thanks for the cool, but assuming that's who you're talking to. If I just took somebody's thing. Oh yeah, see ya. And thanks for cool baits, and you also have a good day. I didn't see that till just now. Geez, there was a bunch of comments I missed somehow. Just needs 30 seconds of a reheat. Get 2 injectors ready. Alright, 4-inch curly tail demold, number 3 in a row. There we go. Mold is getting extremely hot. I need to go get my cooling plate out of the freezer.
Many strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Don't get pregnant at 20 if you have a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I'm not able to keep that plan. I don't want to risk ending up in the hospital with pneumococcal pneumonia.
That's why I chose Pernod.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about the Pfizer vaccine.
Alright. So let me go get the cooling plate real quick once I clamp this. Alright, I'll be back with a cooling plate. Fresh out of the old freezer, the 2.5-inch Ned Crawl from Epic Bait Molds. Just gonna use that to keep my mold nice and cool. Since they're both aluminum, it'll do that. Even though one is a lot higher quality aluminum, which would be the Epic Bait Molds, but Alright, hopefully we can get another 3 injections. If we can get more, that would be awesome. Ouch. Oh. Alright, that injector plug is still very hot. It just shot hot plastic out. And now it's sunny again. We got like 3 drops of rain and that was it. That is a huge injector plug. Why is my injector plug that big? That's the first one that sucks. Oh, that was 100% off camera, but I don't know why my injector plug was that big. I didn't hold pressure that long. We've got to demold this faster now that we got a cooling plate on it. At least it's acting like I can. More worms. Alright. Gonna lay those out real quick. Hey Lane, how many fish are you up to? Oh, not this commercial. This Apple commercial drives me insane. It's so loud. And you can never skip it. Oh, why do I smell skunk again? Alright, maybe one more injection, which will give us 6. Which is what I was shooting for, so. Lane, are you still here? I haven't heard how many fish you're up to. Oh, 12. Lost too many flies. Oh, man. Oh, don't open it yet. Hold on. Demo. That's a toasty one, too. Actually, it's not that bad. Except for the fact that it's stuck on my hands because it's melted. There we go. That one didn't hurt. I don't know if I'm getting used to being burnt on my hands or what. There we go. Okay, just laid out all those. Hello to Ellison Tackle. We have one more injection left for this live stream, and then I'll be done for today. So, unfortunately to everybody that is joining, it will not be long, but please go check out my channel and consider subscribing if you're not already. Alright. Here goes. One last final injection of the curly cut worms. I still have 3 more to do, which I might do today. Oh. Felt like a little bit of air went in there, so I'm just going to hold extra pressure. Alright. Can they make good commercials that are like funny or something? Morgan Wallen and Florida Georgia Line up down for like the 40th time today, which doesn't bother me. That's one of the songs that doesn't bother me when it plays over and over again, like some of them. Alright, just emptying out my injectors. Alright, and here comes the last and final demold for today, for live stream. There we go. 4-inch curly tail worms. Thank you to everybody who watched, especially for this long, or any amount of time. And hopefully you enjoyed it, found it, I don't know, sometimes it's hilarious to probably watch me do this. Entertaining, educational, inspirational, any of that. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.